Lingportal Online School presents
Mastering 20 Common English Suffixes, an overview under 8 minutes. Today we're diving into suffixes, those small but powerful word endings that change meaning and create new words. By mastering suffixes, you'll expand your vocabulary and improve your English fluency. In this lesson, we'll explain the rules and provide examples of the most common suffixes in English. Let's get started. What are suffixes? In this section, we'll explore the key situations where suffixes are essential and how to use them correctly. A suffix is a group of letters added at the end of a word to change its meaning or function. Suffixes play a crucial role in English. They modify words to show grammatical relationships and add meaning. Let's explore the key situations where suffixes are essential and how to use them correctly. Modifying words. Suffixes can turn a noun into an adjective, a verb into a noun. Let's see how. Happy plus ness equals happiness. Help plus full equals helpful. Care plus less equals careless. Act plus or equals actor. These are derivational suffixes. These suffixes create a new word with a different meaning or part of speech. Talk plus s equals talks. Play plus ing equals playing. These are inflectional suffixes. These suffixes change the tense, number, or degree of a word without changing its core meaning. Have you noticed? Suffixes are essential in English because they allow you to create new words and express ideas in different ways. Also, suffixes play a crucial role in English, helping to form verb tenses, plurals, possessives, reflexive pronouns, and comparisons. Verb conjugation. Adding s or es makes a verb third-person singular present. For example, she works. Adding ed marks past tense. For example, they worked. Please note, irregular verbs follow different rules. Plurality. Adding s or es makes nouns plural. For example, cats, boxes. Please note, irregular nouns change differently. Child becomes children. Possession. Adding s shows ownership. For example, Jacob's book. While plural nouns ending in s take only an apostrophe. For example, students' rooms. Reflexive pronouns. We add self for singular. For example, myself. And selves for plural. For example, themselves. Comparatives and superlatives. We add er for comparing to. For example, stronger, and est for the highest degree, strongest. Longer adjectives use more or most instead. 20 common suffixes and their meanings. Below are some of the most common suffixes in English, along with their meanings and examples. Noun suffixes. The suffix ness means state or quality. Forms nouns that express a condition or state. Examples: happy, happiness. Dark, darkness. The suffix ment means action or process. Creates nouns that describe an action or result. Examples: improve, improvement, develop, development. The suffix tion or tion means state or action. Used to form nouns that describe a process or result. Examples: complete, completion, expand, expansion. The suffix ist means a person who practices something, refers to someone engaged in a profession or belief. Examples: art, artist, science, scientist. The suffix or means person who does something, indicates someone who performs an action. Examples: teach, teacher, act, actor. The suffix ity means state or quality. Turns adjectives into nouns, describing a condition or characteristic. Examples: curious, curiosity, active, activity. The suffix ism, belief, system or practice, forms nouns that indicates ideologies, movements or doctrines. Examples: real, realism, social, socialism. The suffix ence or ance, state, condition or action, used to create nouns that describe a process or quality. Examples: exist, existence, perform, performance. These suffixes are sometimes interchangeable depending on the root word. The suffix hood, state, condition or group, refers to a state of being or a collective group. Examples: child, childhood, neighbour, neighbourhood. The suffix ship, position, condition or relationship, forms nouns that describe a rank, status or connection. Examples: friend, friendship, leader, leadership. Verb suffixes. The suffix n means to make or become. Converts adjectives or nouns into verbs, meaning to cause to be. Examples: dark, darken, strength, strengthen. The suffix ifi means to make or to cause to become. Creates verbs that indicate causing something to have a quality. Examples: simple, simplify, beauty, beautify. The suffix eyes means to make or cause to become, or to change into. Forms verbs that indicate transformation or process. Examples: modern, modernise, public, publicise. The suffix ate means to make or act upon. Used to create verbs that describe an action or process. Examples: activate, motivate. Adjective and adverb suffixes. The suffix able or ible means able to be. Forms adjectives that express capability or possibility. Examples: comfort, comfortable, visible. The suffix less means without. Creates adjectives that indicate the absence of something. Examples: care, careless, hope, hopeless. The suffix li means manner or how something is done. Forms adverbs that describe how an action occurs. Examples: quick, quickly; happy, happily. The suffix full means full of. Creates adjectives that describe something as having an abundance of a quality. Examples: joy, joyful; help, helpful. The suffix ish means having the quality of. Forms adjectives that indicate resemblance or a lesser degree of equality. Examples: child, childish; self, selfish. The suffix iv means tending toward a certain quality. Forms adjectives that describe tendencies or characteristics. Examples: attract, attractive; create, creative. Recognizing these suffixes will help you understand the meaning of unfamiliar words and improve your ability to communicate in English. Suffixes spelling rules. Rule 1. For words ending in 2 consonants, just add the suffix to the root word. For example, smart plus equals smarter. Rule 2. For words that end in a short vowel sound followed by a consonant, you need to double the last letter, then add the suffix. For example, mop plus ed equals mopped. Rule 3. For words ending in a consonant followed by an e, you need to drop the e before you add the suffix. For example, stride plus ing equals striding. Rule 4. For words that end in a consonant and a y, change the y to an I and then add the suffix. For example, cry plus ed equals cried. However, if the suffix you want to add starts with an I, you keep the original y so that you don't end up with a double I. For example, cry plus ing equals crying. Watch out! These rules are true most of the time, but there are always exceptions to spellings in the English language. For example, ski plus ing equals skiing. Common mistakes with suffixes. Using suffixes correctly can be tricky. Here are some common mistakes and how to avoid them. 1. Using the wrong suffix. Example, successment instead of success or achievement. 2. Spelling changes. Some words change spelling when adding a suffix. Happy becomes happiness. Drop the y. Hope becomes hopeless. Keep the e. Suffixes are a key part of English word formation. By understanding how they work, you can expand your vocabulary and express yourself more accurately. Keep practicing by looking for suffixes in new words and using them in sentences. Stay tuned for more English learning tips.